So, anyways, Mel did a thing, and we're gonna go and mess around with it because why not? And of course, the immediate hydrate. You would expect nothing less. Also,
Definitely
son,
thirsty.
yeah. There is, of course, the Mamek, the Mel, themselves hanging out doing the thing because we're going to be playing around in their server. So it only makes sense that they're going to be hanging out and chatting and messing around in the server too, right? So we go and do stuff together. But son, who's racing? Are we racing? How fast do I gotta go? Am I gonna lose? I'm probably gonna lose. I feel like I'm gonna lose. Like if I do, it's okay. But like, I feel like I'm gonna lose.
Are you racing for pinks?
Something. You gotta go Mach 20. I don't know if I can go that fast. My truck's made for hauling, not for speed. I don't know if I can go that fast. Would be certainly interesting if that were to happen. Mel gets that reference. That's great.
I do.
I'm proud of you. I unfortunately do not.
Because you don't join our anime watch parties.
Homie, I want to sleep.
Sleep is for after the watch party.
Sleep is for the people that want to not fuck up in surgery. Which, by the way,
Fair.
yeah. By the way, for everybody that has been kind of following my journey for that and everything, I am almost done with externship orientation stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Next week, I'm going to be flip-flopping to our other facility to work on different specialties. I'm going to be working on general and OB-GYN stuff with labor and delivery, which will get a lot more of my scrubs in that I need to for my logs to take my official certification exam. Because like right now I'm a student graduate because I graduated my class, and then this is like clinical hour rotation stuff to actually qualify for the certification exam, which says, hey, I know how to do the thing entirely. So yeah, I'm almost done with that. I'm about halfway through my total scrubs that I need to get done, and a lot of stuff is going to be coming from the other facility because I need at least 30 scrubs in general surgery, which is all of your GI tract stuff, all of the internal bowel, stomachy stuffs. So that's what I get to go do then. And then after I finish that, I just need to finish my 125 scrubs, which my current standpoint where I am as of today is 62. So I'm basically halfway there.
Oh, he's halfway there.
Yeah. Ooh, for not getting copyrighted. We just hit affiliate. Let's not fuck it up.
If they're gonna ding me for my terrible off-key clip,
I mean,
I'm
off key from
words.
original sound, maybe, but the essence of the sound was there. All right, but real quick rundown for today. We are starting with the Runescapes because we're gonna do the daily achievement, daily activity stuff just to get some of the bonuses right quick. And then as soon as I'm done with that, we're gonna go and explore this lovely server that the Mamek has put together for all of us gremlins. As mentioned in the stream yesterday from the Mamek with making the server, obviously there's rules that come with it. Please respect those rules for anybody that does join. I will be one that will be following those rules because, yeah, it's important. Also, I'm a good guy. I follow all of the rules.
And the rules are very basic. It's basically like we are cooperating with each other. We're not in a PvP server. So don't steal anything. Don't hurt anybody. Don't destroy people's bases. And if you do need to borrow something, ask and replace it before you log off.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. Not too complicated. I feel like everybody can get on board with that.
Yeah.
As long as you don't piss off the NFL, you should be fine. I know, right? So don't mess with any affiliated sports teams of professional athletes. Probably get Valheim tomorrow because it's $10 on Xbox right now. Let's go.
And it is crossplay. And I did set the server up for crossplay.
That's flipping sweet. So, how did you set up like an actual legit community server, one that you don't have to actively be there for other people to be able to play on? Because I've only ever done the local server where whoever hosts has to be on.
I bought it.
Nice. Well, look at you
So
go.
I pay an annual fee for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for doing that, sir. I feel so honored and obligated to get to join in the adventure of the many of us that I'm sure will end up on the server at some point.
I hope you don't feel obligated. Damn.
Well, not obligated. I don't have a whole lot of brain today. I did a lot of surgeries today.
No, I know. I just like to fuck with you, right?
Well, no, but like today was more than normal. Like it's not like today isn't the, oh, I did a lot of new cases, I learned a lot of things, I have no brain because too much information and information overload. Today was just, I'm overwhelmed and overstimulated because we did too many surgeries today. I scrubbed in on 8 surgeries today.
Damn.
I normally do 3 in a day.
Right.
Like my brain is just like, what happened? Like I got to the locker room at the end of the day to change back into street clothes and go home, and I was just like, how long have I been here? And like one of the reps from our implant company was in the locker room also ending their day, and they were changing as well, and he was just like, so you made it through the extra long day that you had with all the extra surgeries. I was just like, wait, I worked with you this morning. That wasn't yesterday, that was today. I was like, you gotta be shitting me right now. What happened? Yeah, it was a day. I was just like, so much happened and it all happened so quickly. And I'm just like, everything's blending together. I don't know who I saw today or who I talked to, especially because every single surgery that I was in on today, I had a different rep from a different company doing different things to assist with. And I'm just like, I don't even remember who I talked to at this point today.
Yeah, like, that's just too many faces.
Too many faces, too many people. Because like, we have a new light source system for our scopes and cameras, and so there's a rep in the room for that, teaching everybody how to use the new gear that comes with the new light system. Beyond that, we have different reps for each surgery, basically, especially when you're doing anything ortho, which I was doing today. But we have different reps for like different implants. So depending on what company the surgeon wants to use for whatever implant, then dictates what rep and what company is in the room. Each surgery that my surgeon did today had a different rep because each case was a different part of the body. So they were using different implants each time from different companies. I was like, this is so many faces. I'm tired. This is so much work. It's like, it was a good day. Don't get me wrong. Got to do a lot of things. We got to help a lot of people, but like, I saw so many faces and like, I did so many things. It's just like, I have no brain. Okay.
Raven is sleepy.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Raven brain on potato mode. Yeah. We got a fact. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to give more surgical facts rather than just straight up medical facts. Apparently I forgot how to... Oh no, that's why it's that snowplow I need to be attacking. So I'm going to do surgery fact more so than just general medical fact. So surgery fact. We have bursectomies. Joints have things in them called bursa. It's a little fluid-filled sac that helps your joints actually move and rotate and do the things. A bursectomy is the removal of that sac because it's causing issues such as like bursitis, which is inflammation of the bursa, or other fun things along those lines. All of it not fun, causes pain. So with the bursectomy, we remove that sac and then stitched it together, the tissues around it, to close the gap and the space in it. Apparently that wasn't 3. What? And in doing so, I'll remove your sac. I like learning things anyways. Okay, I'm lost as to where this cabbit has gone to. 1 went to there, 2 went to there, 3 went to over here. Because it's supposed to be 3, is it not? There it is. We found it. But yeah, so we would take out the bursa sac, whatever issue it may be causing, stitch together the tissue, close up the incision site, and then you should be able to resume normal function of whichever joint was having issues from the bursa within 2 days after that, and then just problem gone, just like that. Ta-da! All fixed. Everything's better.
Wild.
I have yet to actually do that surgery. I just happened to know about it because it was one of our case studies in my class that I graduated in order to start actually scrubbing in actual surgery. So eventually, when I get to see one, which actually might happen when I flip-flops facilities, because they do more minimally invasive stuff such as that, that might be pretty cool. That's a fast recovery time, right? You know, so bursa are fairly superficial. It's not a like deep tissue thing. We're not going into the joint itself, because all of your joints have capsule spaces around them, which holds joint fluid and everything, which helps keep them healthy. Bursa sit just outside that capsule, so it's usually like, think about your elbow and the joint of your elbow, right? Like, you have, like, you can actually feel a little bit of squishiness when you push on the inside next to where your olecranon fossa is. That little squishy thing isn't just like your normal tissue and everything around it. That's actually a bursa sac right there on the edge, and it helps to cushion your tissues that rotate around your joint. So it's super
What if it isn't squishy?
If it isn't squishy, yours might have burst, which is also a common thing. It doesn't cause any problems. It just might be a little bit more tender as you age, with having your tissues rub against the bone and everything as you use the joint, because that's what it's there for, is to add an extra barrier between your tissues and tendons and the bone itself.
Yeah. Mine is squishy. I just was getting a bonus medical fact.
Yeah, they can rupture on their own. It's not bad if they do so, because your body naturally filters out the waste product from it through your kidneys anyways, as the rest of your body would. So, not a bad thing if it happens. Nothing to be excessively worried about. It just might be a little tender. You might like, you'll bruise a little easier if you bump it on something because you don't have that extra cushion, but that's really about it. It doesn't stop you from being able to use the joint by any means.
The more you know.
The more you know. Do-do-do-do. But yeah, so super fast recovery, because like, you won't be fully healed, but you'll be back to normal motion within the 2 to 3 days. And then full healing because of incision and whatnot is usually like a week to 2 weeks, depending on what suture and closing style your particular surgeon uses.
Also, Raven, you know how we talked about the meadows in between the 4 biomes? I'm making my way to set a portal there.
Ooh. Like the meadows in the middle of the 4 that was north of like where the main base was already? Nice.
Because I realize my options are to either run from the swamp all that fucking way back, or build a new base.
Yeah. Like, it's so much fun just building a little teleport outpost of like, hey, I need to be here just to actively get to new things.
Yup. But my thinking is, most of the bronze and whatnot that we've needed to craft is going to be for armor and weapons and such. So there won't be much bronze to transport outside of the bronze for stuff like the anvil and whatever else. So I feel like it would be easy enough
Mm-hmm.
to set the base up, and then like portal everything through like weapon and tool and whatever the fuck wise,
Mm-hmm.
and then make one run for whatever is left over.
Certainly makes sense to me. We like efficiency.
Yeah.
I can play gnome ball now because I leveled up my agility.
Do you say gnome ball?
Yep, gnome ball. It's a mini game that you can play over in the far northwest in RuneScape.
Are you punting gnomes?
No,
Okay.
but you are kicking the balled up fecal matter of the birds that they run around on.
Jesus.
It's like soccer, but with contact and more rules. It's a good time. That's a shitty game. I know, right? Ooh, combat
Also,
training
it
dummies.
always makes me laugh when I see Oro comment something and then the next comment from Oro is not Oro.
Mm-hmm. Hydrate with water. Is this because Vex made the comment of like, oh, that's a real full water bottle you got there?
Probably.
I mean, I feel like that's partially my fault because I made the hydrate with water more expensive. But like, soda tastes better.
But it's not good for you. You're a doctor. You should know this.
Still, do as I say, not as I do. This ain't no monkey see, monkey do shit. You've been in surgery all day. This is very true. I have been in surgery all day. I did drink only water at the hospital, though, in between surgeries, because I did step out in between second and third case and went and got a drink. And then after the fifth case, I did go and get lunch and shoveled some food in my mouth real quick. And I had water for both of those, but...
Can I shovel you in the mouth?
I mean, you can try, but like, I'd rather live. It's like, I want to live. I got things I'm trying to do in this life. I like how I
like
click.
more surgery.
Yeah, all the surgeries. I love how I clicked collect to bank and it put it in my inventory. Like, homie, it's not where I wanted that to go. But that is in fact the dailies of the things for the thing, because now that I'm not showing passwords, doctors are the biggest hypocrites ever. That's a fair comment. It depends on the doctor and on the specific thing that you're talking about with the doctor. Hey, that door was open. How do I find the entryway? I can't see shit. It's still dark in here. I found my bed though.
Yeah, at nighttime. I've been running, so I have no way to get to a bed.
Oh, you're good. You're fine. I'm just gonna lay here in bed and wait till there's light outside, anyways.
Oh, it's just a floor.
Yeah. Now there's a surgeon I work with that is not a hypocrite whatsoever. Eats the cleanest diet that I've ever heard of, like straight out of a nutrition textbook. Exercises regularly. Only drinks water, does not drink any alcohol, basically doesn't eat sugar, at least no added sugar to anything, just all natural sugars that come in like regular fruit and everything. And it's like by the book with everything, very much not hypocritical. But then there's also another surgeon that I work with that has a BMI limit on his service where if your BMI breaks 32, he won't operate on you, as his own BMI is 46. So it's just like, homie, you wouldn't even operate on yourself. The fuck?
Yikes.
Nutsack on my scrub cap wasn't a sentence I expected to hear today. That's okay. I saw one that was the word fuck in different designs. One was a middle finger, one was
What the fuck are
teabagging.
they?
And I was just like, hey, I can't get that one and wear it to work, but it's cool though.
Raven, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
There's a village with zombie people in it,
Yeah, don't fuck with that.
but that was where I was gonna build our next base.
Yeah, don't do that. So
Well, we're gonna be real close to them.
yeah, so you're in the meadows right next to the swamp. Those zombie people are the Draugr. They're not super difficult to beat, especially as long as you have
Oh,
like the metal, like bronze and whatnot from the Black Forest,
yeah.
since
Then
swamp
then
is
I'm
the next
good.
progression anyway. So like they're not
Then I'm good.
terrible, but if you get a couple of them on your ass at the same time as you're trying to run away, especially because they do have archer versions of them,
Yeah.
it can become a real problem real fast.
Okay, I can clear these guys out because like they won't respawn if I build the base in their base, right?
So they do spawn in the swamp. I don't know if they just randomly spawn. I know that nothing will spawn within a certain radius of your crafting table. So
Okay.
as long as you build a crafting table, which you're gonna need to build in order to put up the portal and everything, anyways, and like set up the
Right, right,
outpost
right.
and or little mini base,
Right, right,
like
right.
you'll at least have a certain safe area around what you build.
That. Yeah, when I realized they were from the swamp biome, I was less afraid. I thought it was some
Mm-hmm.
new content that they were just going to like obliterate me.
No,
Um, they're so slow.
probably still at the grocery store, bud. Either that or went back to her place since she has to run the dummies game from there tonight.
All right, I think want to find another good clearing. That's where I'll set up Bishop.
You can get it to where on stream? Possibly. If I can
All
find it
right.
again, because like it was a while ago when I saw it. If I can find it again, then I very well may actually get it because it was funny.
I have found a clearing for the base.
Yay! Is it light out yet?
No,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep laying here in bed then.
it's still black.
Totally vegging it
No,
out right
it's
now.
not. I'll have to obviously like get things leveled because this is
Mm-hmm.
nowhere near.
Right.
But
See, it's funny looking at the map, especially because I'm as zoomed out as I am to essentially see everything that's currently been explored. And like zooming out more, you can see that like there's so much more to this world. Like we've seen maybe somewhere in the 5 to 10% range of the entire world. But at the same time, like through my experience of playing this game, I know that between where this base is that I'm currently sitting at and where you are to build the new outpost, new base thing up there is like nearly a whole in-game day's walk.
yes,
Especially if you're trying to do it safely to not get killed
yes.
by anything on your way there.
And I am currently just trying to build enough of a room to get the portal set up. Once the portal is set up, then I will start building a proper base.
You'll. It's like, how do you build your bases? Do the bare minimum, make it as safe as I can, and then expand out from there, adding more amenities as we go.
Does the portal need to be covered?
The portal itself does not need to be covered entirely. It's
I
recommended
know
to
it'll
still put like
deteriorate.
a little bit of a thing over it. It won't break because of weather, but having it at least guarded could certainly help.
Yeah.
Vex with the I'll cover your portal.
Oh god, 3 gray dwarfs. Come here, bitches. Oh, and a shaman. Bitches.
The shaman might be a nuisance. The gray dwarfs themselves, not bad. The shaman, probably a nuisance. But hey, at least it's almost morning.
Yeah, got 30 seconds till dawn break. Ish. Less than, rather. Not ish. Alright. Set tag. Forward. Base. Forward B. Okay.
Oh, you've been playing so much in this server. It's day 36 already?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, do I need to have the portal have the same name in order for them to connect?
So when you make a portal, they need to have the same name to connect. If you don't set any name on the portal when you make it, then whatever one is made first should automatically connect with the second one.
What's the name of the one in the room to when the building is on your right, the far left room? Portal's in the back.
It was tagged with base 1, capital B, the number 1, not the word.
Space or?
Yes, space. No space. Space between the word and the number, yes.
Unconnected. Connected!
Yeah. Hey, look, it's all pretty.
Okay. I'm gonna come through. Oh, hi.
Psychedelics. Psychedelics.
I'm gonna go through because I need to get some wood to at least encapsulate this.
Yeah. As if there's not plenty around just to be like, hey, look, I can chop this tree.
Yeah, but it's faster this way.
That's fair.
Just to grab 100 wood and...
That's so fair. Alright, you grab that 100 wood. I'm going to start chopping down some trees in the area anyways for the expansion that we literally just talked about.
Yep.
Ignore the fact that that one fell on the portal.
Jesus.
Don't worry, it didn't break anything. It just fell on the portal. It's fine. I don't dictate where they fall. I just make sure they don't fall on me.
Okay.
Just make sure I do all the repairs. Everything's fixed. It's fine. I'll fall on you. Do it. Do it. Trust fall. Ooh, that's a content idea for all the dummies. Have Grim do a trust fall, see who actually drops them.
You wouldn't happen to have a pickaxe on you, would you?
I do.
Can you break some of this ground to level it down?
Sure. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Whack. Hey, yeah. How that?
That's
one more.
Perfect.
I don't like seeing the dirt pop up through the floorboard, so I did one more.
Oh, I agree, and I'll at some point go through and like even get rid of the grass underneath. But I, for now, am simply looking to make it function.
Hey, we just need to know where the general surrounding area is going to be.
And like, I'm even going to deconstruct this entire room to probably change even the alignment of where things are placed.
Yeah.
It is literally just throw a roof on it so it won't decay while I BRB to the restroom.
Yeah. You trying to squish Vex? I'm not trying to. It would be the Grim that would if Grim's doing the trust fall. I'm just watching from the side, ready to perform basic life-saving skills as I'm certified to do so. Vex would definitely drop Grim. I don't know. I mean, she's
might do it for the lull.
She's small, but she's still strong.
I feel like it would be for the lull, not for the malice or the inability.
Like, would it be a fun time? No. Would she still be able to catch him though? I think so.
Vex is spry.
Especially because, like, Grim's not a complete asshole. Like, he won't just drop his full dead weight body on you.
He won't go boneless.
Exactly. It's great when you get tree plinko and like 5 trees fall from one chop. Yo, tree plinko is definitely great. Sadly, haven't gotten 5 in one, but I've gotten 4 before. That was real nice. Cody would drop him on purpose. Cody would drop him on purpose. Rel would also drop him on purpose.
Everything is repaired. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yo. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a couple stacks of wood next to you because I've been chopping them down anyways, and you can do with them as you see fit when you get back. I'm not gonna put them inside the thing. That's gonna get real cramped real fast. They are outside.
Not underscore or you just redeem fact.
We got more facts. Alright, so I did the Bursa one last time. This time we're gonna do... Ooh, let's do general midterm stuff because I still need to study that because my final is still due this week. So I'm gonna use y'all as a study tip. The root word of... Oh, what's a good one? Don't want to do laryngo. That one's not good enough. Ooh, let's do cephalo. C-E-P-H-A-L/O. O is the combining vowel. Cephalo is for the brain. Rude word meaning brain. So combination words would be something like encephalitis, inflammation inside the brain. Also not a very fun thing to have. Y'all will have the worst migraine you've ever had with that. It's wonderful. Yay, study tools. So if I recall correctly, that is yo. That is where I ran from, and that is the Forsaken Stones off in that direction. I'm gonna build my own little mini base. Someplace over here, I'm thinking. Do I want to go down on the water, or do I want to stay up here and have a nice view of the water? I want to go down on the water. I'm taking up real estate on the shore because I want easy access to the ocean to start sailing. Could you turn the VC up? Mel is very quiet compared to me. Mel is just a little quiet, period. I don't know if that's a setting specifically on my end because my communication tab isn't down. I know my game sound is down. Because Mel should be coming through desktop. I can turn that up a little bit. Mel is just a little naturally quiet when chatting through Discord. Oh, look at that. It looks like something else from the pre-generated world had its own idea of like, hey, I'm gonna build a little thing right here on the beach. We'll leave that one alone. That one can stay there. I think I want to go over here on this side. Maybe. Cephalopod. I feel like that's a different word. I'm not sure what that would be as a medical term. That's not what I wanted. Like cephalo is definitely a word root, but I don't know what the suffix pod is. I don't think I've seen that one. You're making me second guess myself. This was supposed to be a study tip to make me feel secure about my exam, and now I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Headfoot? It's a bio term for octopi, if I remember. It's like those are words and they mean things, and I'm not 100% sure what they mean because it's not a disease or a condition that was in my book that I studied all semester.
All right, I have returned.
Yay, hello. I dropped 2 stacks of wood outside of your little hut that you built. And then I dipped because
Cool.
I'm going to start building my own base. And I decided to do it on the shoreline back
Cool.
near your first main base. I'm taking up
Hell
real estate
yeah.
on the beach.
Go for it. And yeah, if you ever need any assistance, by all means, let me know. As you saw, I had a pretty decent carrot farm going. It's
You
only gonna get bigger.
is you.
And like especially with stuff like that, like obviously like when I get my first turnips going, like give me some time to get the farm going. But once the farm's going, all those like extra things, just take what you need.
You. Yeah, I'm thinking for my base when I make it, I'm going to have a me side and a share side with signs saying as such. And then like anything on the share side, anybody can come and take whatever's there as
Absolutely.
they want / need it.
I had more or less the same. I had a chest for free stuff on the front end, and then I hadn't gotten far enough to have extra of stuff yet, but knew I would soon.
When a deer just runs straight at you, so you whack it in the face with an axe.
Beautiful.
Suicidal deer, let's go. Raven gave you some big wood to play with, Mel.
I am glad to see that the whatchamacallem cores, Certling cores, were able to transport through.
Yeah, Certling cores you can transport through. It's just the ores themselves you can't. So the tin, copper, iron from the swamp, silver from the mountains, black metal from the plains and beyond.
Okay, let me get my tools so I can properly start excavation. And then I'm also going to have a proper portal room on that base.
We are going to level out a whole big plot of land real quick, all along the river / ocean side right here, and we'll go from there. Scientific term for the genus for octopi and squids is the cephalopod. Nice. Is that because their body is like 50% their head? And that's why it's in relation to that of cephalo, the medical term for brain? Would be curious to know. Yes, awesome. Look at me deducing stuff. Call me Sherlock Holmes over here. With my powers of deduction, I will stop all the crimes. We need to bring this down. It's just doing the big heckin' ham over here. And I need it to be flat to build on.
You don't need it to be flat, but it is preferred.
It's like, I don't need it to be flat, but like, it's better that way.
It is. That's why we like Vex.
Wolf. I just thought it was because of their charming personality, but go off, I guess. Was waiting on that comment.
Right. Was also low-key waiting for Vex to be like, listen. I was just waiting for the listen.
Oh, that's why. It's not because I didn't have the stone. It's because I didn't have a workbench. Yeah, bitches. There. There's a stupid workbench. Now let me raise the ground so I can properly flatten it. Assholes. God dang. Over here making me do extra steps and shit. Back off, Grayling. I'm doing something.
It was funny at one point a Grayling was running at me when I had my pickaxe out, and I forgot to change to unarmed. So I just pickaxed him in the head.
Nice. They're like, you can just die now.
Like, surprisingly effective.
No. Snap into place. Anyways, Reed over here pulling off other people's content. No. The anyways is a staple, and we love it. Speaking of Vex, if you're still lurking and whatnot while doing the thing, when you gonna do another story time or thought dump with the anyways?
Right?
Like that was your signature comment. Speaking of
story time, I saw a funny story when I was in the restroom. If y'all would like to hear a story about Nutmeg the goat.
Nutmeg the goat?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Let's put pool noodles on the goat's horns, says a teenager. Why would you? I began. But they have already stampeded out of the house. I shrug. Turns out that when someone puts pool noodles on a goat's horns, the goat doesn't really care. They're very light after all, and she can't see them. You know who cares? Who cares a lot? The horse. Hero took one look at Nutmeg wearing pool noodles and ran away.
Mm-hmm.
You know who doesn't like to be left alone? Ever? Nutmeg, who went trotting after Hero because he was leaving her. Hero, seeing that the Eldritch Abomination was after him, picked up speed. Nutmeg went into a full run. My kid started chasing after Nutmeg to get the pool noodles off her, but could not catch her, because she is surprisingly fast. The dogs are bringing up the rear, just happy to be going for a pleasant run. Hero was in a panic, leading a parade that he did not want. This all resolved when one pool noodle fell off, and the kids eventually cornered Nutmeg and removed the other one. Just a day on the farm.
Love that. Love that so much.
Right? Like, everything about it just is, it's a comedy of errors in the best way.
It really is. Like, that's that wholesome farm content. And like, you know what? This is why I still work the farm.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get moments like these going to an office job with a 9 to 5 every day.
Nope. You get them in surgery.
I mean, yo. Sadly, I don't have any fun surgery stories from today. Like, everything was just moving too quick that nothing funny or, like, oopsie comedy stuff happened. It was just, oh, wait, no. There was one thing. Doc that I was working with today is the biggest of goofballs. The last case of the day, it was a hip scope case, so we're using minimally invasive tools and whatnot. Didn't verbally say out loud that he finished placing the last stitch to fix the labrum or anything. Was like just did the thing and then started throwing instruments across the room, like not like throw, but like tossing them gingerly and like making faces and like little dancey motions with them, just being a total ass clown. And everybody started freaking out, like, the fuck you doing? And then he's like, oh no, we're done. Case is finished. We're done. Go home.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Like, scared the shit out of half of the OR staff, myself included, because as the scrub tech, my main priority is maintaining sterility of the sterile field and the instruments. Throwing them across the room on the floor is no longer sterile.
Right.
I was just like, the fuck you doing? Especially because, like, with scope cases and minimally invasive cases, like, you use the same 4 instruments over and over and over again until you're done, basically. Like, you use 2 to actually make your portholes and whatnot to get into the actual surgery site. And then after that, you use 3 or 4 more on repetition to actually perform whatever the surgery is. And he threw 3 of those 4 instruments. I'm like, the fuck you doing? We still needed those.
Jesus.
And he was just like, no, we're done. I was just like, dick. It's like, I'm glad we're done. And like, that gave me enough anxiety to where I don't want to do another case. I want to go home now, but like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Not cool, dude. Especially because last time I worked with you before today, I did in fact actually drop instruments. So like, not okay. Don't like it.
Raven no likey.
No, Raven no leggy. Oh no, those poor creatures.
I mean,
I'm
everything got
running-
resolved. Everyone was fine in the end.
Oh yeah. Like it's fine. The kids got an exercise. The horse got to go for a panic-induced run. The dog got exercise getting to go for a run. The goat had a little bit of social like anxiety, little separation anxiety. Like, no, don't leave. But like also got some exercise out of it. It was great. Everybody's fine. Big tip: if you ever get a farmer in surgery, something is really fucked up. That's the word on the street. Haven't seen it firsthand yet, but that do be the word on the street. Because like they wait till the last minute. Or another classic Vex content they could do, an unboxing video. Dabs. I believe
We know we won't see an unboxing video till 2027.
I like how every time we bring it up, it's further into the future.
Because we're further in the future from when we last brought it up.
Well, yeah, but the last time we brought it up was like 2 weeks ago, when it said,
Exactly.
"Oh, in
2 weeks
2026."
converts into
Into a whole
2
ass
weeks
year.
converts into 8 months.
Anyway, it's EP times in the game. It's getting of the darks.
Do I need to go EP?
I mean, I wouldn't be upset if you went EP. It would certainly make building my base a lot easier.
Understood.
But
Built a fire.
you do you. I
opened
can
the door.
totally just veg out and chat with people in the
7.
dark for a little bit. You know, out here with that
Furniture.
pillow talk.
Ooh.
3 to 5 business days, weeks, months, years, careers. Jesus. I do believe her plan is to. There's a few things that she has to unbox right now. I think. I know that she actually did do her technical unboxing video in stream a few weeks ago, probably closer to a month ago now. Because there was a thing that was commented about as certain viewers that had gifted said thing were in the chat. And then she was just like, well, I can just like do the unboxing here on stream if y'all want. And that's what ended up happening. She opened a few things on stream. I think there's 2, maybe 3 other things that she currently has, which she can make a mini video about. But I know the big thing that she wants to get done right now, which she's probably going to end up working on either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on spoons after the dummy stream, is going to be the Tallish Amity videos. She's going to edit those down and actually post them to YouTube.
Which I need to do notes for the last session because I kept forgetting to, and I don't believe the VOD is still live.
It might be.
I feel like it's been
gonna
2
be.
weeks.
It's close because I think she has 3 weeks for her VODs.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that. There's a very decent chance that I'm wrong. But no, last session there wasn't a ton that went on. Like we started with Wingle being paralyzed. That got fixed because they endured that combat. They made it back to the mainland. Vex and Sweet Tea's character did a little bit of snoopings to get it back into the inn, while the other 2 just entered normally. Sweet Tea could have also entered normally because, like, you're just another person. Vex was the only one that had to sneak in, but Sweet Tea was like, no, I'm a rogue. I got sneaky stuff. I want to do the sneaky stuff. So did it anyways.
Honestly, real.
Yeah. Did it anyways. Vex then had a little bit of a moment with Mom, was just like, hey, you done goofed. You know you done goofed. And that's essentially where we left off, of like Mom was confronting the Vex. So that's where we're picking up next time. It's gonna be great.
You're great.
God is gone. Oro has confirmed, so I guess it is the 2 weeks. which that's okay. Thankfully, even with all of the surgery and big brain stuff I've been doing for the last couple weeks, I still remember what was going on in game.
We love.
Yo. It's almost like the things that matter to you and hold importance actually like stay in your memory bank. Granted,
Funny how that
surgery
works.
stuff and all the things I'm learning for that are also important and also staying in my memory bank, but like I'm just shocking myself with how many things I can remember right now. Just tooting my
So
own
real.
horn over here.
Somebody's got to toot it.
Right? My sass woke up and chose violence today because after my coworker doing the dumb yesterday, another coworker up and quit at the start time. So now we gotta run 6-day weeks for a bit to cover his route. That's stupid. I don't like that for you. That's of the dumb. You should do what my hospital does. Hire temp employees. We call them travelers in the hospital, but I would imagine for you and what you do, it would probably just be temp employees. Cause like that's not fair to you having to work more just because other people want to be dicks and bitch about like minor inconveniences. And also, way to be a dick quitting at the start of like, hey, it's time to run your route. Nah, I quit. Like, the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, y'all need to have some decency.
When you upgrade
CDLs don't exist. Yeah, bud.
when you update your workbench or upgrade your workbench, does it increase the range of
Yes.
the workbench?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I thought so. I need to upgrade my workbench.
Yeah, upgrading any bench with the adjacent materials will in fact increase the range to which you can build within if you're placing items that that workbench is responsible for.
That
It's beautiful.
you're beautiful.
I'm gonna take it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, tents with CDLs don't exist. I mean, that's fair. But I feel like there are people with CDLs out there that are looking for any job that you could theoretically just like be like, hey, hired for X route for X amount of time. Maybe not labeled as a temp or like a possible like term hire.
I was gonna
That
say
makes
like
sense.
a contract to hire.
Yeah. Like a hey, you can come and work with us, and then if you do well, we may keep you kind of thing.
6996 just
I don't
redeemed
know.
fact.
Sunfire wants another fact. We are working with a recruiter, and they will get us someone within 3 to 4 weeks. That isn't bad. That's at least better than some of the turnover I've seen for my hospital as well as a couple others in the area. But that still feels too long in my brain. So new next fact for the Sunfire. Oh, here's a fun one that some people may not know. So it's still going to be surgery related, but it's going to be like about a specific part of surgery. So a ORIF, open reduction internal fixation, where they go in and use plates and screws or just screws in order to, I like how I took those out just to put them back. But they use that to fixate your bones that have broken, basically restabilize them together so that your bones can re-heal and refuse back together with the support of the plate and or screws. After you break them, they can be very small, but the minimum amount of screws that are used for an implant of that type when you're putting in a plate is still 8 screws. Regardless of how small it is or where in the body you're working, you will still have 8 screws put in, or at least up to 8 screws put in. Some doctors will put in fewer screws, just depending on how good the bone is for how dense the bone is. So they might not need a screw in every implant screw hole on the plate. But the smallest plate that is available on the market at the moment for any of the long bones and whatnot for an actual ORIF is 8 screws. I thought that was wild. I also had was in a surgery last week where there was an ORIF on an ankle. We put a plate on an ankle. Did in fact use all 8 screw holes for that ankle. I was like, this is insane. Like, it almost felt like it was overkill, but they had really bad bone. So it, like, if they didn't use all 8, it was probably just gonna end up chewing through the bone and just pop off anyways.
Jesus.
Yeah, like it was on an ankle specifically. It was on the patient's fibula, and like you could poke the bone and it would like it rebounded like rubber. Like instead of actually being solid, it was squishy.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was wild. So yeah, that's some of the cool shit I get to see.
That's some of the cool shit you get to something. I don't know if that's, I mean, wild. That's all I got. That's just wild.
It's just wow. Okay, so if I put that there, I'll run out of enough wood to make crafting bench, but that's fine, because I'm trying to remove that one. Yeah, perfect. Just enough space. By chance, at your little main base that you've started for this server, do you have the forge? That's the name I'm thinking.
Yes.
Of. Fantastic.
Yep.
Because my axe
And it
is
is
about
upgraded.
to break. My axe is about to break. I don't want it to be broken.
Absolutely. If you want to build a portal to your base to that, feel free to take the gray eyes or gray dwarf eyes and the fine wood.
As
I have plenty of both.
get a little bit more of a build set up, right now I have a floor. So once I
Yeah.
actually have a layout set up, I probably will do that. But this exact moment, I'm still just running up and down the hill.
Yep.
Is anyone else suddenly aware of their ankles? Sorry, not sorry.
I stay aware of my
question mark?
ankles because they're broken.
Woof.
Not like the bone's broken.
Mhm.
My joint is just fucked.
We love that. We don't, but like we love that. What'd you do to it?
So back in the day, I was real intelligent, and I learned that my calves took to weight training better than any other muscle in my body. And on top of running track on a concrete track as a sprinter, not great. On top of being a kid and being like, look from how high I can jump with no issues, and taking it all on my ankles. On top of going to just do a lot of just wear and tear, like the general type of wear and tear, just without any mind to keeping my ankles secure, healthy, safe, etc. When I was doing the calf raises, I got up to doing 1,100 pounds at 3 sets of 10.
Ooh.
And that joint is not designed to take on that much weight.
Yeah, no.
When you're not strengthening the rest of your body. So it's like my squats would be like in the 300s. My calves are doing 1,100. It's like there was such an imbalance in everything that the calves just kept holding more and more and more and more, and they're not designed to do that. Or the ankles kept holding more and more and more.
Right.
So my ligaments are worn, my tendons are stretched thin, my cartilage is gone, and I have chronic pain. And the last time I saw an orthopedic surgeon about it, they said you can do an ankle replacement, but because at the time, it was like, but because you're a realtor and you're active and you are on your feet a lot every day, you will likely have to replace them every 5 years. Which means every 5 years you do one, and 6 months later you do the other. You do physical therapy each time. You do narcotics each time. And Hope you don't get addicted to painkillers, and hope you don't get your insurance doesn't basically make you ineligible because of all the surgeries.
That part.
Yep.
'Cause that is
So,
wild.
Yep. My other option, which is what I'm eventually going to have to do, is amputate.
Mm-hmm. Which also no bueno.
And people are like, why would you amputate? You're going to get ghost pains. I'm like, I'm in chronic pain. I'm good with ghost pain. At least that's temporary.
Like, at least ghost pain, I can trick my brain into knowing that it's not there again.
Right. So it's not ideal, but it's a situation of I don't really get a choice in the matter unless they're able to develop something with either bionics or further advancements on stem cells and having stem cells restore cartilage and things of that nature, which is still all experimental from what I've heard.
Very much so, yeah. Stem cells for the sake of cartilage, because it's not technically a natural breathing tissue. Is a lot harder to do because like cartilage is practically dead tissue, whereas stem cells work best with something that actually can receive or at least transpose blood, aka living tissues. So
right. So yeah, one of those things that I recognize this is what it is for now. I'm not happy about it, but I can't do anything about it. So no reason to cry over spilled milk. I'll burn the bridge, as it were, when I need to. Until then, I'm just making do with what I got.
I'm trying to think now of what other options you might have outside of amputation, though. Just for funsies.
I mean, I'm always open to anything you might offer input-wise. A, because you're a doctor. B, because you're not just being like, there's no way that's the only option. Because one of the things I hear from so many people is you need to talk to another doctor because there's no way a doctor would recommend amputation. I'm like, they're not recommending amputation. They're saying, they're saying, here are your options, and I'm saying, I just simply am not going to do a replacement surgery every 5 years.
Which is so
I'm not going to do
it. That's so much, especially like between the physical therapy and the narcotics and whatnot. Like chance of addiction super high, especially with the repetition, and B, you're like 1 out of every 5 years you're primarily spending that entire year doing surgery, physical therapy, recovery, and all the fun things just to even try to get back to a normal life afterwards. And then have a very short-term, quote-unquote, normal life where it's not fully normal because, like, you're still going to be slightly impaired because no implant gives you 100% rejuvenation.
Right.
So, like, you're still not 100% normal and 100% you, so you're still limited. You just have to turn around and do it all over again 4 years later.
Yep.
It's like that, like hips and knees, those implants and everything last a lot longer. Like, is it possible that you need to have them redone? Yeah, but usually 15, 20 years in between. Like, you usually, depending on, like, unless you have a severe case or like a major accident at a young age, most people only need their hips and or knees done at most twice in their entire lifetime.
Right. And most people who get ankles only need them done one time because most people who are getting ankles are elderly and they're not on them as often. So they only need to get replaced every 10 to 15 years because they're not pounding them all the time. So I am in a position where I use my ankles regularly.
Plus, Plus,
So
with, like with
I don't
ankles,
get.
there's more that goes into the joint compared to that of like hips and knees. Like they have more range of motion. There's more in the area because you have tibia, words, fibula, and then all the other bones of the foot itself below that they connect into. Because like those two bones and like the joint of the ankle is made up of like 7 or 8 bones in total. So it's like that's a lot to replace and a lot of stress that is being taken on by the new mechanical component.
Yeah.
Whereas like with a hip or a knee, you have 2 things that you're replacing with 3 things instead, because you take, like with a knee, you cut out the epicondyles of the femur and flatten that out to put on your femur implant. You cut out the tibial plateau to put on the tibia implant, and then you put a plastic liner in between because you don't want metal on metal. So you put a plastic liner in between to cushion it in between that basically replaces your meniscus, and that's it for a knee.
Yeah.
You take 2 pieces of bone out and a little bit of cartilage, and you replace it with 3 mechanical pieces that all are designed to work well together. Granted, ankle stuff is also designed to work well together, but it's replacing more things, so it puts more stress on it.
Yeah.
And then like
God,
with your
imagine.
hip, it's you remount the acetabulum, and then you cut off the femoral head, and then you put on a new stem implant, which goes into your femoral canal and has a new head on it, and then you put a cup into the acetabulum that it rotates within with a liner on that as well. That one is either plastic or ceramic, and then it replaces your hip joint. It's like it's again 2 things to replace 2 things. Ow. Why you gotta smack me in the face, Grayling? I'm just trying to run back to a bed. Leave me alone. Gonna lurk on my way home. Okay. Drive safe. We'll talk to you when you
We
get home,
appreciate the
son.
lurkins.
Be safe. Like how almost all of the fires at your main base have gone out.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, no reason to keep them up.
There is if you want to come back and sleep.
Oh, speaking of sleep, I need to hip. Actually, if you're relighting the fires, I'll come back and I'll sleep there.
I did in fact relight the fires because I don't have a bed at my spot yet. I'm currently building walls.
Did you do them on the backside too?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I put 2 woods in all of them.
Dunko.
Did the stuffs and the things and the places, yeah. Now, funny enough, as you're mentioning your ankles and what may or may not have to be done about those in your future, funny enough, I'm probably going to have my own foot and or ankle surgery in the near future.
Oof.
Yup. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is, and I haven't had it examined by an official doctor yet. But I do, like, there's a very noticeable protrusion that, based off of the firmness of it, I'm guessing is bone. Underneath my actual ankle joint itself, more in the foot. And like it's there on one foot and it's not on the other. And when I touch it, it's tender. And like it will send pain through my entire leg.
Don't like that.
Nope. It's like, that's not normal. I might have to have something done about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 7, 8, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 2 more.
Dos más. Is Grayling really chasing me around my base right now?
Yup.
That's fine. I'll just kill him with my club. Like, I appreciate that you are trying to keep the forest safe and that I am the invading force, but like, my God told me to come and do this, so here I am. Sound familiar? I got too real.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna comment on that one.
I mean, it is the storyline. The opening
It
sequence
is.
of the game and whatnot, like it's the storyline. This isn't like, this is
You're
not me
not wrong.
projecting. It's the game.
You're not wrong, colonizer.
Listen, it's the United States of America, not the United States of Americant.
Jesus.
Crusade? We're crusading now. If y'all want a crusade, I can play Assassin's Creed. We can deal with crusaders. We can do the thing.
I will say one of my favorite things in video game was in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and in the DLC you are basically hunting slave runners, and the level of just pure joy I got from killing slavers,
Mm-hmm.
it
Oh,
was
yeah.
boundless serotonin.
Oh yeah. Those are the types of games and or missions where you're just like, this has a replay feature, right? I can do this again, right?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a one and done. I can keep going, yes?
One of my
Down,
other
Knight
favorites,
Templar, down!
someone was playing, I want to say one of the Red Dead games,
Mhm.
and they stumbled upon some people who were members of the KKK, and they lit them on fire with Molotovs.
Love that.
I was like, that's just so satisfying.
It really is, though. That's when you see them, you save your game right before interacting with them, just to watch them burn over and over again.
I like your style.
Yeah. Funny enough, so RDR2, Red Dead Redemption 2, is my brother's like top favorite game. He has played the entire thing, start to finish, so many times. Claims it is the best game, especially graphical game of this generation. And he has a save file that he refuses to delete. That is him spying on the KKK in the woods. And it's saved right before he interacts with them. That way, at any point that he wants to, he can go back and torture them however he pleases.
Love that.
And
I
was
love
like,
that for him.
I'm like, good on you, bud. I knew I had a positive influence on you in life. Son is still playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. Nice. I haven't played Shadows yet. The last one I played was Black Flag. I have not played any of the newer ones since. I have almost all of them. I don't have the newest one that just came out, which I believe that one actually is Shadows. But yes, TheNorseRaven has not played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Fight me about it. I have it, I just haven't played it yet because I'm a completionist. So, and I also like doing things in order. So I played them in release order, and I played them to completion. I still need to finish completing Black Flag, since that's where I left off.
Fair warning, you will not be able to 100% Valhalla.
For the wise.
There are challenges in the game that require you to stack stones, and if you try to like look up guides because you get struggled and you get like, how the fuck do I do this one? It still has to be done like in a precise way, and if you're bad at it, there is no like, let me just cheese my way through it. And there are several that I have spent hours trying to finish, and I can't do it. It is the only Assassin's Creed that I cannot 100%.
Damn. I want to be mean and be like, ha, skill issue. But at the same time, I haven't played it yet to even see how difficult it is to even like actually say anything about it. And I don't want to be that much of a dick, you know?
You're more than welcome to be.
Oh, I know.
Then when you play it, I can be like, remember that?
It's like, oh, remember when you gave me shit about this exact thing? Look, it's not that easy.
Oh, goddamn it, I'm out of arrows.
One of the questions I'm doing in Shadows is hunting down a slaver. One of the quests I'm doing in Shadows is hunting down a slaver. Let's go. Make them do the die. Ooh, better yet. Role reversal. Turn them into the slave. Reed, calling it now. Raven's gonna one-shot those challenges. I mean, maybe? Question mark? I won't know until I see the thing. Is it possible?
So,
yes. Is it probable? I don't know.
We just found out that the drow will attack this base.
The drow will attack the base, yes.
We're close enough to the swamp that they will wander over.
Yeah.
So that is something to be mindful
Yep.
of.
Drogger will seek to find.
Yeah, in terms of new people joining this base and whatnot and so forth. I'm gonna have to build up some walls to protect people.
Yo. Stake fences, let's go. Yeah, it's always a little sketchy trying to build in like a small meadows, especially when it's surrounded by so many like larger tier biomes. Is it a bad thing to do? No. Is it a little bit of a risk, especially like for the sake of how this is a community server and like you could have brand new people that have never been to the swamps before that are still running around with meadows gear, suddenly get attacked by an entire onslaught of Draugr? It's not the end of the world.
Sounds like a skill issue.
But it might be a little bit of a challenge.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah. Just kite on.
I'll set up. I'm probably gonna do like multiple crafting tables, honestly, and set up some like solid fortifications around here. That way, the farmlands, the beehives, the forges, the everything will be safe.
Yeah, because they will attack external structures as well, like beehives and whatnot.
You know, and that way, as things start to get attacked, people can see that and be like, "Oh God, they're attacking here. I'm gonna portal to the beach, or wherever."
The cairns can be a bitch. I don't doubt that. Those have never been easy in any Assassin's Creed. Also for Shadows, I'm hunting down slavers of a former slave. Nice. Also, is home. Yay. We like that you're home.
Glad you're home and that you're safe.
We enjoy when people make it to their destination without pause for discourse. Okay, all y'all Greylings need to stop running into my house. I know I haven't built doors yet, but that doesn't mean you can just walk on in here. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Out of my house. No, this way. I'm right here. Get out of my house. I even turned it into a maze. Why are you trying to seek a maze? It's not fun for you. I mean, it might be, but like, I'm gonna tell you it's not. I will absolutely...
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
I will absolutely gaslight some Greylings. Let's go.
Oh, you didn't get the reference.
I got the reference. I just wanted to make my comment first about gaslighting Grey Dwarfs or Greylings.
That's fair.
Also, I don't drive because I don't have a license. Woof? Maybe? I don't know. If it's your own choice for not having a license, then like good on you for being responsible and not driving anyways. Because I know people that have done that. If it's not because of your own choice, then like, what'd you do? You don't have to tell me here. I understand if you want to keep it private, but like, what'd you do? Alright, I am no longer having the no door problem and having Greylings bug me. I now have the doors.
Alright, so we got an 8 by and a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2. So we need to branch that out a bit further on that end.
Like how Oro is chiming in with also ridiculing the Greylings. I'm like, you won't like the maze, it's not fun. And just because there's no doors, you can't enter. He's just like, oh, they don't care. Valid. But they should, because it led them to their death.
Greylings have no concept of death.
I mean, they do. That's why they're attacking me, because they think I'm going to kill their biome, which, like, that's fair, except I'm chopping down trees and shit, and they're here to protect the forest, but, like, I need the wood.
I need your wood.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sir. This is a family channel.
Since when?
Since Twitch gave me a notification that I can't update my who is this content for setting for my streams.
Oh, no.
It's not currently available to me because either I don't have enough people watching, or the people that do watch and the information that is pulled on them and the information they have shared is that it's all adult people anyways, so adult content is theoretically safe. But yeah, I can't post any, or like I can't change anything saying, oh, this is for adults only. So who knows? Maybe there's a 12-year-old sitting in chat right now that just heard that.
Jesus.
Suddenly they found a new appreciation for deep, sultry voices.
I feel uncomfortable.
That's what you get for making me blush on stream. How dare you?
At least I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to making people blush.
Yo. Me out here just sharing the love, damn it. You can blush, and you can blush, and you can blush. Railings exist to bring you an easy source of resin. I mean, you're not wrong, and as you can tell by my inventory, I'm keeping it. Because eventually, here in the near-ish future, when I actually finish building the exterior foundation of this house and finish the walls and whatnot, and actually start building the inside, I'm gonna have torches and hopefully sconces and whatnot when I also go and get ores to have sconces instead of torches because they're better. And those need a lot of resin to do the thing. So, yeah.
So I have a 6x3.
Dummies just went live. Huzzah.
Food.
Gotta make those fire arrows somehow. That part too. Funny enough, I actually haven't used fire arrows a ton in this game. Like, I've used them to kill the Eikthyr boss a couple times on different playthroughs. But that's, I don't know, I've also used them on the Elder a few times. Because, like, he's a big tree. Set fire to the big tree. But that's really about it, because like after that they aren't hugely useful, at least not for any content that I've played. Because like the swamp boss is bone mass, a big gelatinous blob. So fire doesn't do a bunch to him because like you fight in water, so the fire goes out real fast, and B, he is made of 30% or like 40% water, so also not very effective using fire. The station needs a roof. There. Hi, Stealth.
Sunfire 6996
Hydrate.
just redeemed hydrate.
Hi, Dad.
Alright, so I know the dummies just went live. I want to raid into the dummies when they're actually on screen. So, give me a what's up about that. And or when I finish building this base. One of the two. I'm probably going to finish building this base first. I'm not super tired today. And I feel like actually completing my base build for the server is a good, like, task to finish / end on of, like, moving into the next thing after that.
Yeah.
Snap into place. Thank you. Do the thing, damn it. Bang. Bang. Can I not snap into place on that side of the door? Apparently I can't snap on the into place on that side of the door. Lovely. So great. Can I snap into place with that one? Also no. Double lovely. Okay. This is gonna get real interesting real fast. I can snap into place on that side though. So if I do that, and then do this, and then do this, now I can. Wait, why am I doing half walls? I need to do full walls, or should I do half walls?
So I do a full, a half, and then a full usually.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna build a second floor though.
Then do fulls.
That's the part that I'm debating on. Is I'm gonna build the second floor. Now I'm gonna do halves and put the floor above this. That way it's like not floor on top of your head. You got a little bit of space.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do halves. So it's gonna be a full plus a half for the bottom floor.
How'd you get such a tall door?
Oh, it's the gate, not the door.
You just did one gate
Yep.
Instead of a side-by-side gate. Got it.
Yeah, so I'm a symmetrical type of person when it comes to my buildings, and it's a 9x5, which is not evenly divisible by 2. So I have a single door on the 3 walls, because putting a double door would be off-centered.
But on Ravenheim, you had the gate with the 2 openings.
Because that one was centered. The wall that was put on that had the 2 doors had an even number of spaces end to end, so the 2 doors was centered. It wouldn't be centered in this case because 9 isn't divisible by 2.
Raven. 7 pachinko trees.
7 pachinko trees? Oh my god. It's a new record.
That's why I was gasping. They
It's a
just
new
kept
record.
going.
We love it. It's also the EP times. I think you have about another 7 minutes based on them starting at least 10 minutes after going live. Yeah, that seems about right. Because I'm me and I'm weird, especially when it comes to numbers, I typically try to hit the go live at the 9-minute mark. I did it early today at like 7 though, because I was already late starting to begin with.
The thing, I generally say is, if you're gonna go live, do your testing, do your whatever words, things, but, if you're gonna go live, be ready to, go live.
That
I know
part.
someone who won't turn their camera on for, half an hour.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't personally like the sound of that, but I've heard of people that are like, hey, I'm gonna go live, not let them see me, and just chat with them and whatnot, and then after X amount of time actually put myself on camera. Then after because they need to warm up with just talking in general first, because they have camera shyness. So as they talk and get comfortable with it, then they flip it on.
That's fair. That's reasonable. I didn't think about it that way. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's in that instance, I can understand it, but at the same time, in my brain, if you're gonna be on camera for stream, you should be on camera from the start. It's not wait till y'all actually get here, or those that just pop in real quick but don't actually stay, yada yada yada. No. Son's probably gonna buy and download Valheim before they go to bed tonight. Let's go. Charlie, my face hurts now. Had to do a bit of waxing so I don't pick out the hairs that I can feel. Ugh. That's no bueno. No fun whatsoever. Stealth generally has starting screen for about 5 minutes. That's not a bad time frame.
No.
That was my original thought, was 5 minutes when I first started streaming, and the first few streams before affiliate. That's roughly what I did, unless I was still stuck trying to finish rounding up getting stuff done, whether it be sharing the stream, this, that, or the other. But it was always somewhere between 5 and 10. I settled on the 9,
I shoot for.
and then as I hit affiliate, it was just hey, you have ads now. So now ad breaks partially get in the way of starting exactly when I want. Like today, they ended in time for me to start at the 7 minute mark, as I was already waiting to go live, and I was technically behind schedule since I started later than I wanted to. Oh yay, it's raining today.
Yay.
And I don't have a roof on my build yet, so I'm gonna have to go in and repair everything.
Is it raining up at my base? It is also raining on my base.
Ooh. Woof. I'm going to get rid of some of this extra stuff that is just taking up inventory space and carry weight. So hopefully I can collect more wood at a time. That is...
More
That way is
wood.
1. So we'll swap those out. That way is 4. That way is 2. So swap those out. That's probably about as light as I can get with everything I currently have on me. Alright.
And I still have no idea where the trader is.
We'll find him eventually. I'm that way, which is why if I have a camera up, it's only on my head. That's... or on my hand. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that, Oro. But for what it's worth, you cute though. You should be on camera more. I've seen your TikToks and your car thoughts and whatnot. You got a cute face, homie. I like that smile. Fuck off, boy. Leave me alone. I just want to run to my house and put a roof on it before it breaks. It's not going to actually like break, but I don't want to sit here and keep hitting repair on all of the things.
If you like it, then you should have put a roof on it.
I know, I'm a bad builder. I'm sorry. I also love how far inland the next travel on rain days instead of just chilling by the water. Totally doesn't make it more of a nuisance to try to walk through the little forested area here and keep cutting down trees.
I mean, they're good food, and especially
If
with
they
the
drop-
cauldron getting.
It's like if they actually drop
Also
food.
fair.
It's like you don't get a guaranteed drop of necktail from the necks, like what you do with boar meat from the boar or deer meat from the deer. Or resin from the
Also
graylings. But no. Eventually, I'm going to have a trophy wall with a trophy from every creature in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunfire, I've never streamed. That's also fair. There was once a time where I also never streamed, and then that changed.
There was once a time where I was an affiliate who had not streamed for like 3 years.
Oh, damn. Wing is currently trying to fight to that record. They hit affiliate last January and haven't streamed since. Last January, meaning 2024. And have not streamed on their channel since. They've been in streams on other people's channel, but they haven't done their own stream. So I realized earlier I haven't had a day off since Wednesday and won't have one until Sunday. Homie, you know tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Like that's a straight week of no day off. And you still going. Like, you good, bud? Is you alive? Granted, some of the days have been short, but still no actual day off. That's rough. Been there before. Not fun. No faces on the dummies yet. Oof. Are you a bad builder or a bad bitch? Both. Both of them.
Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah? What'd you pull off?
Yeah. I was raising ground so I wouldn't have to put too many support beams in places, and I raised up the stone. It clipped through the wood. I leveled the stone, and I was able to do it without it clipping through perfectly. And I was just like, oh,
Nice.
so satisfying.
That is gorgeous. We love it. Alright. Cool. We have stuff and things in places. Ooh, jump up the hill. Also, I've never gotten my license. That's fair. That was my brother for the longest time. I personally got my license at 16, the youngest age available in my state. I don't know if there's any states that operate differently than that, but that's at least what my state is. But I got my license at 16. My brother did not get his until he was almost 21. And like, nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do.
Truly.
That is your prerogative. I'm not one to judge it. Like, my brother didn't want to get his license for the longest time. The only reason he ended up actually getting it because his girlfriend at the time was pressuring him about it. Like, hey, you need to just get a license. I can't keep driving you around every place. Homie, that was rude. How you just gonna come up and bite my ass like that while I'm trying to build a house?
Because it's so pretty.
I don't know how to drive. I do know how to drive, though. Let's go. I'm 28 and no license because cops can be assholes. That is very true. Cops can be assholes, especially when it comes to shit that gets in the way of you having a license.
Thank you, Dad. Faces on dummies.
Face on dummies. Let's go. And we will go hang out with them and do the thing with the dummies when I finish building this. Especially if Mel's gonna still be on and whatnot. Like, I would like to. Did I really place that door the wrong way? I really placed that door the wrong way. What the shit? Why am I bad at building? No, I want to finish building this base, especially if Mel and or anybody else hops on and it progresses world time. I don't need more rain to hit this thing without a roof.
Super valid.
So we're gonna finish this and at least get a roof on it. And then we'll go raid the dummies and I will call it a night. I mean,
And then we'll play offline all night long.
I love you. You're amazing. Probably fucking. I do need to go to sleep.
All night long. Do you think the crops go bad if you don't harvest them?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go harvest the carrots.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I've never let them sit long enough to have to find out.
I haven't either, and I don't want to find out, so I'm just gonna go harvest them.
Alright, first floor with supports done. Starting staircase to second floor. Yuh. I just need more wood first. Screw it. I'm done running around looking for the little beech trees, trying to clear up pathways. I'm now going to take out big trees, get more wood all at once. Whack. I cut off a cop when I had my learners for a month and gave the "you are a rich kid" very angry rant. Mom and Dad had just gotten a new car. Woof. That's so rude. Like, it's a learner permit. It's obviously, well, I wouldn't say it's obviously not your vehicle, but like, there's a very high chance that it's not your vehicle. Like, I drove my parents' vehicle while I had my learner's permit. I bought my car as I got my license. I bought it a month before I was about to get my actual license when I was 16, and I fixed it up and had it ready to be driven because it was a fixer-upper vehicle. I spent that month before my 16th birthday getting my license fixing the vehicle. That way I could go and get my license and have my own vehicle. But prior to that, it was my parents' card. Reed, I'll probably hop on the server tonight. Do it. Do it. Stealth, I bought my car before I had my license. I mean, same. I bought mine beforehand too, but like, I don't know what the rules are anymore because I haven't had to think about them since I was 16. But can you have a vehicle registered in your name without a license? Like, without an official license? Like, obviously, as a teenager, you're still going to be on parents' insurance and everything anyways, and they'll probably be part of the registration due to that fact. But, like, can you even have your name on the registration as a minor and or without a license? Charlie, right? The man thought I had just gotten a new car because I was 16, but it wasn't, so the anxiety happened. That's so valid, though. We don't like the anxieties, but the anxieties be there, and they be dumb. Thankfully, any run-ins I've had with police haven't been traumatizing on my end. I feel like that's also a very much a me thing in this instance as well, similar to one of my comments I made the other night, because I grew up playing hockey with a bunch of cops from my area, and I made friends with a lot of them. Most of them still work in the force, so because of that, I don't get in a ton of trouble from them. They just see me and just like, oh hey, it's you. Slow down. I don't think I can put another one there. Yep, I can. Awesome. Love when I know what I'm doing. Look at me go. Just to instantly place something in the wrong spot.
Also back from the phone call. Apologies.
Yay. Hello.
Hi.
Registration might vary state by state because I think here you cannot. That's valid. Also, it definitely does sound like something that would be like a state to state basis thing because when it comes to Department of Motor Vehicles, that is very much your state DMV, not federal. So it would make sense if it does in fact change depending on where you're at. Why is Valheim's music so calm and chill and make me do the happy steps?
I should turn the sound back on for music.
It's so relaxing. Oro, DMV here is run by the tax collector. Wait, you mean like Sheriff Nottingham or something else?
I'll share if you're Nottingham.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'll share if you're Nottingham.
It was better the first time. Why'd you have to fix it?
Because I'm naughty.
Oh, jeez. In Canada, it doesn't matter. 18 without parental consent, 16 with consent. Nice.
I kind of like that role.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is at least in Michigan, because again, this might be a state-by-state case basis, but in Michigan, you can get a tattoo under the age of 18 with parental consent.
Hmm.
And then at 18 without parental consent because you are viewed as an adult.
For some fuck all reason.
Right? Like, you're 18, you pay taxes, you can officially mark up your body for the rest of your life with whatever you please.
I just meant the whole legally you're an adult at 18.
Right.
I'm just like,
Yeah. It's like there's still so much growing up to do. It's like yesterday, and I mean, realistically, even for a decent amount of people at 18, it's like I am still in high school being told what to do on a regular basis, limited to, or including but not limited to, when and where I can go shit.
yep.
And now I have to pay taxes? What?
Yep.
Right.
You can also sign legally enforceable contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, what?
Never.
And I understand, like, there are people who life be lifing and they need to be able to sign those documents because, like, an emancipated minor, like, there are people who, like, even younger are needing to be able to sign those documents. But I'm like, I feel like most people, unless there are extreme circumstances, they ain't fucking ready.
That part. I mean, not for nothing, most emancipated minors and everything, people that are taking on legal responsibility of themselves prior to the age of 18, still aren't ready for it, but they're more responsible,
don't
more
have a
prepared
choice.
than the parental units that they have in the home. So it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I can take better care of myself than you can take care of me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not so much a, hey, I want to do this just because it's the thing I can do. I'm doing this because I have to. And
Yep.
like, that side of the situation is like, homie, I feel so bad for you. Like, good on you for
Yep.
taking care of yourself, but at the same time, like, you shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Viewed as is a very good qualifier for that statement. Yeah, that part. Also, most of Canada, it's 19 for smokes, alcohol, and gambling, etc. Yeah. It's weird here because the state's actually had a recent change to that in terms of the total category. Drinking has and was been 21 for a while. I think there's maybe one or two places that it's still 18 in the states, but basically
believe
it's
so.
21. I know there's at least one place. I don't know if it's a singular county that like sued their own state to be like, hey, no, we're in charge of our drinking age. I know that there's at least one place in the states where like you can still legally drink at 18, but for the
so
most part
bizarre.
it's 21. But recently we had a law change where now smoking is also 21.
Really?
Yep.
Honestly, that's like, not that it's going to stop kids in high school from smoking, but
I mean, it didn't stop them
that-
to begin with anyways, even with it being 18.
right, that's why I was like, it's not going to stop them from smoking, but it will make legal smoking on campus an impossibility. And
I mean, that
will
already
be nice.
that already was, at least in Michigan it was, because again, that might be a state by state basis in terms of like
It is,
smoking
yeah.
versus non-smoking areas. But at least here in Michigan, like no, the only places that you can smoke is outside of any like public owned building. So like schools and anything owned by the state are non-smoking areas, and then a lot of like corporate areas are also non-smoking. You can only smoke outside. Like the only time that you can smoke inside is your own private property.
Yep.
All right, for the sake of, I'm tired of running back and forth, I'm gonna just build the bed right here real quick for myself.
Do it to
Must
it.
be placed under a roof. Does the floor not count as a roof, you bitches? Goddamn.
Nope. It
You
doesn't.
You
And
fucks.
that-
All right. I guess I
Yeah.
am still doing the running back and forth thing because I don't have the roof yet. I'm still building. I can't even use the workbench. Assholes.
Not without a roof.
Well, back to running then, because bitches. That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
21 for smokes nationally. Yo. For buying smokes or for smoking versus non-smoking areas is my question on that one. I thought the joke is in Michigan, the rule is if you can't lift the bottle, you can't drink it. That's the joke, yes. But in terms of legality purposes. But also at the same time, like, what the law don't know won't hurt you. Like, we are the beer state for a reason. I mean, we also have vapes in high schools, sadly. I mean, yeah. That is viewed as a tobacco product in most places. Some places are just like, no, it's not tobacco. It's like it has all the same stuff though. It still has the nicotine. Smoking age went up to 21 about 6 years ago here. Yeah, it started rolling out a while ago in different places, but now it's on a national level, like all of the states. Repair my shit. Yo. No more broken tools. Yeah. I want to say Michigan didn't recognize the 21 to buy tobacco product law until it was voted in on a national level. I believe as an independent state prior to that, it was still 18 until the federal government passed it for all of the U.S.
I always feel torn on the prohibition side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that term just like broadly.
Right.
Because it is illegal, because it is not okay, whatever you want to call it. I feel like there's so much like, oh, we could like the allure of breaking the rules with it.
Right.
Has more of a draw than the thing itself.
Mm-hmm. Which is
and
valid.
I see places like Europe, and it's like people outside of sporting events, like a lot of places in Spain and France, they're like people don't get shit faced, not like Americans do.
That part.
You'll have like one or two in a town getting fucked up, not one or two entire bars getting fucked up.
Or like 1 and 2 people of a group not being fucked up while everybody else is.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll have a group of like 5 to 8 people out, and everybody except 1, maybe 2 people are just entirely blitz off out of their board.
Yeah.
Here. Knocking on the door. The bean's been beaning. I only found out because I went to a friend's house and he was dating a 19-year-old, and she was pissed about it. You know, there were a lot of people that were mad about it till it changed here in Michigan too. It was hilarious. There were so many people that were 19 and had been smoking for like a year that just went and bought like cartons upon cartons of cigarettes because like they bought it while it was still legal.
Yeah, the prohibition in the 20s fucked shit up.
Mm-hmm. Big time. Big time. Funny little history fact about that in relation to Michigan. This is actually something I learned in my history of Michigan class that I took last semester. When the prohibition came around, the states voted when they wanted to get rid of it on their own accord. Like, the government said, hey, prohibition's no more, but the states can still decide if they want to have the prohibition. Michigan was one of the last states to get rid of the prohibition back in that time, which is hilarious considering how influential we were on the bootlegging of alcohol and the fact that we are known as the beer state now. And it's just like,
That's
oh,
so
but on a
wild.
legal standpoint, like, our history comes from the fact of, like, we were so against alcohol. Like, what?
Crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 2 Plinko? Do I get a 3 Plinko? No. It didn't hit the tree hard enough. Damn.
Shame.
Yo. I might get a good one eventually. Leave me alone, Grayling. I just want the tree woods.
The amount of wood I'm using for this base is obscene.
I mean, same. I've nearly deforested the little foresty nooks that I have around the section of coastline that I've picked out. Because I got tired of running further and further away to go and cut more saplings.
I am to the point where I'm discovering new parts of the map.
Yeah.
And I'm not cutting down saplings, I'm cutting down the whole trees.
Yeah, it's like I didn't get to new parts of the whole map, but I started filling in the empty bulb that you had to the east. Just trying to find the saplings. I'm like, I'm done with this. That's too much effort at this point.
Why bother with the saplings?
What?
Why not just cut down the thick boys?
Well, I was doing the saplings first, at least in the immediate area around me, because A, I wanted to clear up sight lines for the sake of like traveling through the forest, and B, I wanted to still have like some foresty nature around me. I didn't want to just have like a house in the middle of nothing.
Fair.
So I wanted some trees around, but like not that.
That's why I just replant trees.
Yeah, I'll probably end up replanting a couple, but I was like, I'm getting tired of consistently running so far to get more, so I just started cutting down the trees around. I'm doing it semi-systematically of like, hey, cut this one here just to open up a little bit more room, but leave this one here, like trying to keep a consistent shade from the canopy of the trees in the forest area, but like make it less dense is what I'm currently aiming for. I won't get upset if anybody else comes through and is just like, you know what, fuck that tree, and takes it out, and or is also of the lazy as what I have been of just like, I don't want to keep running farther and farther for these trees, so I'm just going to take out this one right here. Like, that is fine. I won't be upset about it. This is just what I'm doing right now, and if it changes for the exterior around my base, then it changes for the exterior around my base. I won't cry about it. Eventually, I'm probably going to expand into a lot of this area anyways.
Yup.
So these trees will eventually come down as is to begin with.
Yep.
Bootlegger was highly profitable, and the positions were on the payroll for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, they were. That was part of the history class as well. It was just like, hey, this person basically runs their own mob within Michigan that does the bootlegging and illegal sale of alcohol, makes a crap ton of money for it, and they're best friends with this person who is on the council or whatever political aspect that has stake in the vote of the thing, and can either A, bribe them, B, blackmail them, or C,
Both.
both. So it's just like, hey, you're gonna vote yes, we want to keep the prohibition because it's making me more money with it being illegal than what it would if it were legal, and me having to get licensure and whatnot, and having to charge a standard based off of it being legal. So yeah, that was definitely part of it, which is also wild. I mean, Al Capone used a small town in Charlie's province, and it tunnels to smuggle alcohol. Yep. Yeah, that was a big thing. So Michigan being so close to Canada, and like the Detroit area of Michigan is so close to Canada that when it freezes over in the winter, you can just drive vehicles across it anyways. And that was one of the main ways that they would get alcohol into Michigan, was they would just get it through Canada and just drive it over the frozen lake. Because it's like, you can see people standing there and wave at them very visibly and clearly from a port in Detroit and a port in Canada. Like, it's a quarter mile across in some areas. So it was real easy. Especially because Canada didn't have their prohibition at the same time. Has Canada had a prohibition? Funny enough,
do not know.
the United States global history class that teaches you things of history from other nations doesn't talk about a whole lot. So like, anybody that is of the Maple Tree country, please fill us in. I would love to know. Did Canada ever have their own prohibition at some point? Read fun prohibition fact. Income tax was invented when prohibition started to replace the massive loss the federal government would have from liquor taxes. Crazy. And now we're still paying it today. Funny enough, I actually saw a comment similar, like in that same vein of where that one's coming from. It was, can't wait for World War I to end so that, fuck, what was it? It was like, can't wait for World War I to end so that my something to do with income goes away. I don't remember the full thing because brain doing brain stuff, but it was funny. It's just like, hey, that technically ended like 100-ish years ago. Or oh, that's why there were so many distilleries on the lake in that part. Yup. Mm-hmm. That's why Port Huron got its name, because it's a port. We're probably going to do this the easy way and use the little hill here behind my house. Start building the rest of the second floor here. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Can I do the thing in the spot I want to do it in? Click into place. Are you where I want you to be? You are not. Damn. Alright. We're doing this the legit way then. About to build stairs. Snap on. Snap on! Like here and there was prohibition, but it didn't last long. In most places, it lasted 2 years, 1918 to 1920-ish. But Prince Edward Island lasted until the early 50s. Wow, crazy that Prince Edward Island is like the stakeholder of like, oh, I'm just gonna not sell the alcohol. Granted, my understanding Prince Edward Island is they are more known for their seafood export anyways, but I digress. Actually, considering the height that I'm at and what build limit is going to be, I probably shouldn't do a half wall on the second floor and just start with a 45-degree roof for more headspace and top it off with the 30-degree after that. So we're gonna get rid of these. Reed, I'm sure all 15 people on PEI were devastated by that. I know, right? Roof, 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 roof. Big roofing. Flop, flop, flop. Is it just me, or can you just get lost in building for hours?
Yes. I lock in and I'm just like, la 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 la. How many hours have passed?
Right? Like, I didn't even realize that it was time for the dummy stream. Like, I know I started late today, but at the same time, like, it felt like it got here so much faster than I was anticipating.
I'll get you there so much faster.
Something tells me that's a true statement.
Ah.
But I want to be here for a long time. Excuse you, they had about 96,041. Thank you. You tell them, Charlie. Oh no, I'm out of Queen's Jam. I don't have a stamina-based food right now. Char, we're talking about people, not geese. Hey, you back off them Canadian murder chickens.
Oh god, I'm being attacked.
Monsters will lay siege to your camp from time to time. Strength of arms does not guarantee your victory in these situations. Build a strong defense to weather out the storm. Oh, you mean like the stake fences that I mentioned earlier? What's raiding you? Is it the forest or the swamp?
Yeah.
The forest? Oh, you got
thankfully.
this. You got this.
Oh, it's gonna be easy.
Yeah. So
It's
yep.
just boars and necks.
Yeah. Boars and necks. Nothing crazy.
If it were the swamp, I would be yucked.
Yeah, boars and necks not bad. Oh wait, no, you said that we had, you haven't killed the first boss on this server, right?
Nope, that's
yeah.
part of why.
Yep, that, yeah. Regardless of where you build right now, in terms of like being rated by stuff of like the mini event thing, it's only going to be boars and necks, and the forest is moving
Yup,
for the time being until you kill the first boss.
yup. That's why I haven't killed the first boss.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't feel like dealing with a bunch of gray dwarf brutes and shamans and etc.
It's so valid. It's just like, let me just explore and build a bunch of shit. I'll deal with killing bosses later, okay? I have cool stuff already.
That's where I am. Creatures coming down.
That was fast.
Yeah. Oh, one more boar. Hi, boar. Hi, neck.
Uses of people too. Rude, all of you. Not rude me, damn it. I am Diet Canadian. I am all about the Cobra chickens. I'll be your boss, Mel. Okay, Dad.
I'm a very insubordinate employee. You don't want to be my boss.
Oh, damn. Why does that not surprise me, though?
In all actuality, I'm a very good employee.
Good
but I'm
employee
not-
versus insubordinate are two different things, though.
I am a teacher's pet. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
I but I have not had a boss in over a decade.
Well, damn. Look at you go.
You know,
And if you want to get technical, you've had a boss. You're just your own boss.
you know,
It's
You
a
know,
loose
Raven.
statement, but like it's not wrong.
you're doing too much med school stuff. I'm gonna need you to take down that education.
I can't help it. It's what they tell me I have to do. If I could just walk into the OR and then start performing surgery, I would, but they won't let me.
No, them's the rules.
Cooperate. Do the thing. Cooperate. Do the thing. Heal. Do I not know how to count now? 1,
Maybe.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know how to count now. Lovely. So it's 6 that needs to be empty because that's in the middle of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! I did it! Except I'm
Yeah.
gonna go turn around and just not do it anyways because as I went back through to recount and saw all the stuff, it's like it don't want me to build that high, so the idea that I had, I can't do no more. Mel, a brat? Surprise Pikachu gift, insert here. He'll be a good teacher's pet.
Hang on, I have someone for that.
Oh, damn. Hey, I can build a bed now. I have a roof. And I can use it. He will want all my praises. Oh, damn. Dad getting real serious up in horror. Oh, hey, look. It's Surprise Pikachu. Wolf. Of course, I would run out of wood right there. Alright, I have finished making a roof so things will no longer deteriorate. I has a bed. So this is where I'm going to call it for my side of the streaming of the things. And we're going to go hang out with the dummies now. Yes, that one, Mel. So I had an epic blonde moment and didn't realize how close Michigan actually was to Canada. Yeah, real fucking close. Less than a quarter mile, which is like 16 gooses in Canadian.
Oh my god.
I'm American. We measure with anything but metric.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because it's actually not true. I work in the hospital. Everything is fucking metric in the hospital. How big's that incision? About 20 millimeters. How big's that implant? About 30 millimeters. How many cc's? Like 6.
What are CCs?
Cc's is the same as a milligram.
Seems sus.
It's an even ratio. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't remember the official metric measurement for it, but it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
A
What's that?
1-to-1 year ratio.
Mm-hmm. Michigan is actually north of Canada in certain points. That it is. It's 32 beavers away. Cubic centimeters, which is 1 millimeter. Yes, thank you. Yeah, cc's is cubic centimeter, which
Cubic
is the millimeter.
centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is still metric.
Yeah, it is metric cubic centimeter, because centimeter cubed, which is the space that it takes up in the vial. Because when we refer to cc in the medical field, it's because we're injecting some sort of medicine through a vial, which is measured in cc's and or milligrams or grams or something. Like I said, it's a 1-to-1 ratio on something for like the weight carried of it. I just don't remember the exact conversion off the top of my head right now.
Sure.
as I was saying, I'm calling it a night for the me because I need to go do the Epins. It's after 9 o'clock. So we're gonna go hang out with the dummies. The dummies are doing their thing. So I hope all y'all have a good night. Share the love. 1 milliliter of water is 1 gram. So yeah, it probably is the gram then. So yeah. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back on tomorrow before the dummy stream again as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'm on a normal time, but we'll see how surgery goes because it's supposed to be another busy day. But for anybody that's going to be hopping on to the server with Mel, have fun, follow the rules. Don't be a rule breaker. Be a teacher's pet like the Mel, because you know we're nice like that and we respect each other in this house. Damn it. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I love you. Bye.
Bye.